Good morning, everybody. I'm Sally, your Monday vlogger for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. And today's question is, how has your choosing to eat healthy impacted those around you? Your immediate family, your husband, your children, or your parents and your siblings? Now that you are into healthier nutritional choices, are you passing this on to your own family? If so, how and what impact do you see? Well, I was at a good point for having my surgery because my children were no longer living at home. I can't even begin to imagine the double struggle it is for a person having surgery that has small children, that has to fight um, to have the temptations out of your home, the philosophy that you can't make your children do this with you, so therefore, or your husband, so you have to continually buy unhealthy things for them because they don't want to join in. Um, I guess my philosophy is I'm the mom, I'm the wife, I buy the groceries, I do the shopping. And so what we have in the house is what I allow in the house. And I will not say that it wasn't an adjustment for my husband, but I would allow things for him that he could take to work. And at this point, pretty much everybody that's in my family has heard me preach from low carb to low glycemic index to no processed, all whole foods. I have a daughter that lives in a commune, so she's kind of into it too on her in her own way. I have a daughter that's always concerned about her weight, so she likes to eat healthy. Um, so it's really just my husband who was the slowest to. He was never a complainer, so he was easy. But he does do low carb now with me. I said, I'm the weight now that you were when we met, and you were 70 pounds more than that at like 190 or 180 or what, actually, he's not at 180. I think he just got under 190. He was 197, almost 200 pounds when I started to say, you really got to go on this low carb thing. So he eats whatever I put in front of him. So if I make healthy food choices, that's what goes on his dinner plate. And he's really not a complainer. So I think in the end, his health has benefited. He would benefit even more if he'd move his hiney a little bit. Um, I can say that, am I passing on his wealth? Yes, I talk about it all the time. I'm not the quietest person in the neighborhood when it comes to talking about what I know is new and exciting information and truth. And so I share very vocally new insights, new approaches, new thoughts about food, protein, high carb, low carb, glycemic stuff, that whole thing. And not buying packaged or processed or corn syruped or re-enriched food that's already been stripped of all its enrichments naturally. Um, and the impact I see, well, I have a daughter that's just moved home. I know she's glad not to have the temptations of junk food in the house. The impact I've seen it has allowed us to be much more creative. For example, most of you know I have a dehydrator that I purchased in the last year and several pressure cookers in the last few months. Today I'm actually, instead of freezing a bunch more mushy bananas that have gone too quickly for my family, I am dehydrating them. So they will have banana chips. I bought some figs I'd never bought before, and nobody seemed to be eating those but me, and they're not low in calorie. So I dehydrated those into chips. I do a lot of dehydrating and saving and low fat, high high protein, legume kind of cooking. You can't help be effective. If this is the place you eat, this is what you get. That's true for my family. I'd like to say that my husband's healthier. He's lost about 10 pounds in the last 2 months from eating low carb very carefully, very specifically. He did cheat really bad. When I was in his car yesterday, I found packages of Hostess cupcake wrappings. There were quite a few, and I let him have it. But I said, well, wish you just told me you wanted something like that. I could have bought you Atkins versions or made something healthy as a substitute. So we are doing that now. He will not buy any more Hostess cupcakes. He does drink diet soda. Um, but other than that, that's what happens in my family. I think it's a good thing. I hope you guys are all sharing the gospel of good eating with your family. Nutrition is the next new thing, and everybody's talking about it, whether you've had weight loss surgery or not. But you know what? We're in these bodies a long time. I suggest you feed them good, solid, nutritional food and don't poison your own children, your grandchildren. Do the best you can. Just keep spreading the word. You guys take care. I'll see you next week. Bye.